Students, just a continuation regarding the 5-year plans. You can see in this slide India's growth performance during the 5-year plans. So now we will be seeing regarding the 12th 5-year plan. So next we go to the 12th 5-year plan. The government on 4th October approved the 12th 5-year plan, that is from 2012 to 2017, that set an average growth target of at 8.2%. The theme of the approach paper is faster, sustainable and more inclusive growth. Objectives were, the main objective, basic objective is faster, more inclusive and sustainable growth. Could aim at 9 to 9.5%. For growth to be more inclusive, we need better performance in agriculture, faster creation of jobs, especially in manufacturing, stronger efforts at health education and infrastructure, special plans for disadvantaged and backward regions. Strategic challenges based on an intensive process within the Commission. Following 12th strategy challenges have been identified: enhancing the capacity for growth, enhancing skills and faster generation of employment, managing the environment, markets for efficiency and inclusion, decentralization, empowerment and information, technology and innovation. Strategic challenges continued: securing the energy future for India, accelerated development of transport infrastructure, rural transformation and sustained growth of agriculture, managing urbanization, improved access to quality education, better preventive and curative health care. In agriculture, target at least 4% growth for agriculture. Cereals are on target for 1.5 to 2% growth. Land and water are the critical constraints. Technology must focus on land productivity and water use efficiency. Farmers need better functioning markets for both outputs and inputs. Also better rural infrastructure including storage and food processing. State must act to modify APMC Act rules, modernize land records and enable properly. Industry, investment and capacity additions are critical for sustained industrial growth. Need to grow at 11 to 12% per year to create 2 million additional jobs per year. Growth in 11th plan is in 8%. Indian industry must develop greater domestic value addition. Tune up FDI and trade policies to attract quality investment in critical areas. Improve business regulatory framework, cost of doing business, transparency, incentives for R&D, innovation, etc. Better consultation and coordination in industrial policy. Industry, some sectors should be given special attention because they contribute most to our objectives: create large employment, textiles and garments, leather and footwear, gems and jewelry, food processing industries, deepen technological capabilities, machine tools, IT, hardware and electronics, provide strategic security, telecom equipment, aerospace, shipping, defense equipment, capital equipment for infrastructure growth, heavy electrical equipment, heavy transport and earth moving equipment. Sectoral plans are being prepared for each of the above with involvement of industry associations and must aim at universalization of secondary education by 2017. Education and skill development must aim at raising the gross enrollment ratio in higher education to 20% by 2017 and 25% by 2022. Must focus on quality of education, must invest in faculty development and teachers training, must aim at a significant reduction in social, gender and regional gaps in education. Targets are to be set for this purpose. Research and innovation in higher education must be encouraged with cross linkages between institutions. Health, better health is not only about curative care but about better prevention, clean water, drinking water, sanitation and better nutrition, child care, etc. Convergence of schemes across ministries is needed. Expenditure on health by center and states to increase from 1.3% of GDP to at least 2% and perhaps 2.5% of the GDP, and by end of 12th plan Desperate shortage of medical personnel need targeted approach to increase seats in medical colleges, nursing colleges and other licensed health professionals. Health insurance cover should be expanded to all disadvantaged groups. Focus on women and children. ICDS need to be inculcated. Energy, commercial energy demand will increase at 7%. If GDP grows at 9%, this will require a major supply side response and also demand management. Energy pricing is a major issue. Petroleum and coal prices are significantly below world prices and world prices are likely to spend. Power sector issues, we must set a target of 1 lakh MW capacity in 12th plan against achievement of 50% MW in 11th plan. Coal availability will be a major constraint. Hydropower development seriously hindered by forest and environment clearance procedures. Himalayan states complain strongly. Electricity tariffs not being revised to reflect rising costs. Regulators are being held back from allowing justified tariff increase. Other energy sources, nuclear power program must continue with the necessary safety review. Solar mission is seriously underfunded. Need a longer term energy solution for cooking in rural areas. Expand LPG network with cash subsidy for the deserving. Not subsidized prices. Also use of grid solar and biomass energy. Wind power development including offshore wind power need to be encouraged. Urban development, India's urban population is expected to increase from 400 million in 2011 to about 600 million or more by 2030. Critical challenges are basic urban services, especially for the poor, water, sewerage, sanitation, solid waste management, affordable housing, public transport. Investment required in urban infrastructure is estimated at 6 lakh crore over the next 20 years. We need to develop and propagate innovative ways of municipal financing through public-private partnerships, land management strategies key for good urban development as well as financing urban infrastructure development. Infrastructure, railways, western and eastern dedicated freight corridors must be completed by the end of the 12th plan. High-speed rail link between Delhi, Mumbai and Delhi, Kolkata in the 12th 5-year plan. Complete the linkages between the ports and the existing road and rail network. Need to deepen existing ports, increase bulk container capacity, ensure sufficient provision for maintenance of the already built roads. Invest in unified tolling and better safety on highways. Improve bus services, public transport in smaller cities. Infrastructure, ports 2%, airports 2%, power 31%, oil and gas 6%, telecom 25%, irrigation 10%, water supply 4%, storage 1%, roads and bridges 12%. Resource allocation priorities in the 12th plan. Health and education received less than projected in the 11th plan. Allocations for these sectors have increased in the 12th plan. Health, education and skill development together in the center's plan have increased by 1.2% of GDP. Infrastructure including irrigation and watershed management and urban infrastructure will need additional 0.7% point of GDP over the next 4 years. Use of PPP must be encouraged, including in the social sector, that is health and education. Efforts on this front need to be intensified. Thank you, dear students.